we live in a very competitive world now. The world's always been competitive, but because of social media, business and dating has become so much more competitive. And to outshine your competition, you're going to have some real systems in place to be able to do so. And a big one is looks. That's today's video, is Chad or nothing. So I'm going to be giving a bit about my story. So 17, 18, even 16, I was a very handsome guy, had really nice hair, good skin, blue eyes, and I was a very attractive young man. I was a party guy, and I had success with women. To be honest with you, they came to me very easily. However, it came a few years later when things started to change. So I've seen two sides of the pendulum, if you like. My hair started falling out pretty badly. I had pretty bad acne, like very bad acne. And because of lockdown, my social skills just went completely downhill. I was doing stuff I shouldn't have been doing, which affected my brain. And I lost my complete confidence because of the factors before. It then, a couple of years down the line, I had no male friends. I had a bad relationship with my father at the time, bad relationship with my family members. Acne all over my face, had a builder's physique, had no money, receding hairline. It was really quite bad. I was 21, and I experienced two sides of the pendulum: the party hot guy, and then the fucking loser. And it's a big part of that was looks, and by the way you look that's your confidence. That's who you are. And when you're confident in yourself, it radiates out. You'll do better in business if you look good. You've just bought a nice suit. You've had a nice haircut. You're gonna walk into the place on top form. So that's a little bit about my story, and why it's Chad or nothing. In my opinion, it's either you max out everything you can max out, or you don't. As I say today, the competition is so big. You either go for it or you don't, and a big part of that could be looks. So what you've got to do. I've got a task for you now. You've got to address what areas you're lacking in. So that could be, actually, you know what? Let's say you're a short guy, but you can't control that. Have you saved up enough money where you could buy a really nice wardrobe to fit your clothes? Are you in good shape? Have you got less than 15% body fat? Right now, I have a little bit more body fat than I would normally, but I'm naturally a very lean person, which is good for me. Genetically, I'm blessed with that. Are you in the best shape possible? Have you got a haircut? Have you groomed? Is your hairline receding? Have you tried treatments like finasteride, minoxidil? There's plenty of things you could do. So we're going to do a little case study here. So imagine, let's say you're 5'4". You're currently in really bad shape. You've got no money. You've got blue eyes, and your hair's starting to recede. And let's say you're 25. First of all, you're gonna have to get some money. That's gonna be step one. For me, I worked a manual labor job I've worked at manual labor jobs for a couple of years, so I've saved up enough money to get the things that I wanted to. But let's say you're really starting from ground zero. You might have to get a few jobs, and let's say you've saved up 10 grand for example. Okay, now we can address the issues, and this was going to push you further in business. This is why I said Chad or nothing. It's not just about dating, guys. It's about business, and it's about making money and a good life for yourself as well. So you're 5'4". You've got a clear disadvantage. However, you're now in great shape. You've been training for a year, 2 years. You're looking good. You've got really nice gym clothes. You're clean. You're groomed. You've started taking finasteride to address your receding hairline and minoxidil. You're putting yourself together. You're putting yourself together. You're reading books. So look, we've got here Psycho-Cybernetics. This is a really good one I'm reading at the moment. 48 Laws of Power. So these are things that you can do to craft yourself as a man, to get knowledge. Okay, so that's pretty much lesson one in terms of it's chat or nothing. What you can do to improve, and a little bit about my story as well. You know, no matter where your starting point is, if you want it, you can do it. No matter how bad your financial situation is, it could just be such simple things. You know, let's say you're not 5'4", but you've got really bad breath and bad teeth. You can get veneers cut for a few grand. You can get the Invisaligns, and then you could sort your breath out, go to the doctors, figure that thing out, and get some nice suits, get a nice haircut. You know, that will put you up a few points. And in business, that's what you need to get the deals. It's that simple, you know. So yeah, lesson one, chat or nothing, and you can see from the thumbnail where I started to where I am now. Boom. See you in the next one.